Women's Euro 2025, Sweden women beat Germany women, top Group C as Poland women exit with win against Denmark women, round up as Sweden women inflict Germany women's largest ever defeat at a Euros with a 4-1 thrashing in Zurich. Carlotta Wamser was sent off for Germany for handball. Sweden top Group C, Germany finished second. Poland women beat Denmark women as both exit Euro 2025. Sweden women cruised to a 4-1 win against 10-player Germany women to secure top spot in Group C, handing their opponents their largest ever defeat at a Women's Euros. The two teams were level on 6 points heading into the game in Zurich, with Sweden needing a draw to go through in first place. But they did that and more, inflicting an eyebrow-raising loss on the Germans. It is the first time Germany, the record European Championship winners, have conceded 4 goals at a Euros and the first time Sweden have beaten them in the competition. The Swedes had to come from behind to do it. Germany had taken the lead inside 7 minutes after an end-to-end start. Jewel Brand collected a slotted pass from Carlotta Wamser, lifting the ball over the oncoming Jennifer Falk and watching the ball roll into the empty goal. It was Brand's 4th goal involvement in Germany's 5 at the tournament so far, and was the bright spark in an otherwise damaging performance. 5 minutes later, Sweden began their comeback. Stina Blackstenius collected a pass in midfield before striding forward into acres of space. There was no one there to mark her until Wamser made an attempt with a sliding tackle, but the ball had already left the Arsenal forward's foot and hit the back of the net. It was then the turn of 18-year-old Smilla Holmberg to register her first major tournament goal, doubling Sweden's lead. She strode down the right of the area with Clara Bull for company before deciding to strike on a tight angle. The ball ricocheted off Sarai Linder on the way through before beating Ann-Katrin Berger. But the real turning point came soon after, from which Germany never recovered. Wamser was sent off for handball, pushing away a Blackstenius strike on the line after Berger had left her goal open. There was the brief hope of a reprieve as VAR checked for an offside in the build-up, but there was no case to answer as Wamser made her way off in tears and Sweden lined up a penalty. It was fired home expertly by Frida Rolfo, handing Sweden an unassailable lead. Wamser will now be banned for 2 games, missing the quarterfinal and potentially the semifinal, and was already playing as Germany's backup right back after Julia Gwyn's injury. The second half was a far quieter affair, with Germany offering little hope of scoring the 3 goals they needed at the time to go through as group winners. Sweden rounded off their comprehensive victory late on as Lena Hurtig tapped home from Johanna Rigging Conard's cross, sealing their place as Group C winners. They will face the second-place team from Group D, currently England, while Germany will face the winners of the same group, currently led by France. Natalia Padilla scored 1 goal and set up the others for Poland women's first-ever Euros win, beating Denmark women 3-2 as both sides exited the competition. Poland were appearing in the tournament for the first time, and the Spanish-born Padilla got the country's first-ever goal when she opened the scoring in the 13th minute, pouncing on a rebound to fire past Maya Bay Ostergaard after Ava Pyor's initial effort was blocked. Padilla then crossed for Pyor to head in the second soon after. Denmark suffered another blow 5 minutes later when captain Pernilla Harder went off with what looked like a hamstring injury. The Danes pulled one back through Johnny Thompson before the 60-minute mark when Kinga Simic let her long-range effort slip through her fingers. Martina Wiankowska scored Poland's 3rd against the run of play when Padilla's attempted shot from Pyor's cross turned into a layoff for the substitute to fire in off the underside of the crossbar. Forward Signe Brun finally got her goal late on, setting up a nervy finale, but the Women's Euro 2025 quarterfinals so far. July 16th, Norway versus Italy, Geneva, 8 p.m. kickoff. July 17th, Sweden versus runner-up Group D, 8 p.m. kickoff. July 18th, Spain versus Switzerland, Bern, 8 p.m. kickoff. July 19th, winner Group D versus Germany, 8 p.m. kickoff. Poland held on for a momentous win. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the American Playbook. Your support means the world to us. Thank you.